Hi there, how you doing? Nice to see you again. I'm here to help you today to learn a few tips on hand massage and looking after your own hands and arms really, so we'll go into the forearms as well. So what we're going to need is some sort of cream that you can use. So it might be your favourite hand cream, it might be E45, it might be anything that you have in the cupboards, it might be some oil if you haven't got any hand cream or anything like that. Really doesn't matter too much. I think the important thing is right now that we nourish our hands because they've been washed and washed and washed, and if you've been using that hand sanitizer and they get very dry and sometimes sore. So be careful. If you have cut skin, you might want to wait until that's healed. But otherwise, if everything's okay with your hands, or maybe if you've got cut skin, you're going to use something that would help with your skin. And perhaps E45 might be one of those things. So let's choose something. I think I'm going to go for that one actually. So whatever cream you're going to use, you really want to just have a small amount in your hand like that. And let's just begin by with care, with love and with care, because this is for you, this is your time right now. And I think when we massage ourselves, it's important to do it with the same love and care that we would with our partners, with our friends, with whoever else you're massaging. So let's begin by just spreading that cream. And take your time, because this is time for you to be nice to yourself. Making sure that you come up the arms as well. So we're just at this point just literally spreading that cream evenly over the hands and the forearms. Feels really good into here. This is often an area that gets tight if you're working on a keyboard or a computer, laptop, any of those things, a mouse as well. This area here tends to get really sore if you're doing a lot, using a mouse a lot. So we've spread that cream quite evenly. And there's lots of things you already know. So, you know, when you're spreading cream, you know this kind of squeezing technique feels really good. Feels really lovely on your fingers and on those metacarpals. These are the metacarpals here. But let's go into a little bit more detail. So on the palm of the hand, what we want to do is take our thumb or our fingertips and spend some time really working into those areas around here. These are the areas that get sore. So right in there and into the base of the thumb too. Spend your time, spend lots of time into these knuckle areas here. Lots and lots of lovely, and also go slowly. So if you find anywhere that's sore, slow down. So I've got an area in here that's feeling a little bit tender. So I'm going to slow right down and slowly go into that area. If it's really painful, just wait there a little while. Just wait with your fingers just pressing on there. You don't want it to be too painful, but if it's a little bit sore, just wait and see if that tenderness eases, and mine has, which feels really good actually. Okay, so the other thing that we can do, which I think is really nice, is to work in between these bones. Okay, so what you can see is I've got my thumb one side, my finger the other, and I'm just going to actually literally squeeze and come down. It's like a little furrow there in between the bones. You're starting on that webbing there and coming down. That's it. And then you can do that for each of those spaces, each of those areas between the bones, and between the index and the next finger. There you go. And also very much in this webbing around the thumb here, really getting into there. We're covering a lot of acupressure points and other, other points that might be sore in there. So that's lovely. I enjoyed that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our time on the knuckle areas. So you can again bring the thumb underneath and the fingers on top, and you can just circle around your knuckle. And when you've done that, see if you can just squeeze and pull on that finger out towards the tip, making sure you spend some time on the tip there as well. Go to the next one, circling around, coming up around the finger, and give it a little bit of a traction, a little pull as you go, okay? That's it. And when you pull that, it feels good because you're just releasing that knuckle there as you go. Next one, circling around, coming around that finger. Good. I'm going a little bit quicker, but when you do this for yourself, really take the time to go through each of these steps. Take time. You've got time, right? Okay. And the thumb. So I'm going to come around that thumb joint here, really circling around the joint, and nice. Then you want to spend time on the wrist. So again, I've got the thumb behind, I've got the fingers the other side, and I'm just squeezing maybe a little bit. If you push your hand back that way, pull it back that way, it gives you a nice stretch at the same time. And we're going to come up into the forearm, so really nice squeezing towards that elbow. So really firm grip around your arm and just squeezing towards that elbow. There you go. Nice. We're going to do the same thing the other side. So you can start with the other hand. Again, we started with the circling, little circling movements all the way around the palm of the hand. You can also use little pressure points like that. So just pressing in if you prefer that. So some people might like the circling, some people might like little pressure points as you go around. So try the two and see which you prefer. I'm going to go a little quicker on this one. But actually this is my right hand, and whatever is your dominant hand is the one that probably needs more help right now. Particularly if you've been spending a long time on a computer. That's it. There you go. Anyway, I'm going to rush through that one a little bit so I can show you some stretches that might be useful for you right now. I've put quite a lot of cream on, so I'm going to need to just wipe that off so that I can get a grip. So the first one I'm going to show you is to just link your fingers like that and push away. I'm going to show you that from the side. So push away, link your fingers, push away. Okay. Another technique that's quite useful is to bring the pads of your fingers together and push the palms of your hands in, and you'll find that really stretches the fingers there. Okay, can you see that? Lovely. Then I'm going to show you from the side. Bring your thumb underneath and your fingers on top, and just give that a little squeeze down. So I'm just pulling the fingers down. That's giving me a lovely stretch here. You can do the opposite and bring the fingers up, and that's an opposite stretch. And then you can also just twist your hand around like this. Bring your fingers around to give that a really nice stretch around the front here. You might enjoy that. See how much is comfortable for you, so you don't want to pull yourself around too much. So there's a few ideas for you. I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be putting some more little guidelines together for you for some more self-massage, self-care. You take care now. Bye.